Shiki's back again.
I made a pattern tutorial video based off of how I kind of come about pattern making, and I know there's a lot on the internet, and I kind of think, well, why do I have to add to it? I think that it's really good if I kind of share how I do things. A lot of people actually message me on my Facebook and they ask how I come about my costumes, and a lot of it is pattern making. Like, I don't really buy patterns, and even for things that I could buy a pattern for, like shirts or bottoms or whatever, I still end up making my own because, one, I try to be cheap, and two, I don't know, because I can. And so I wanted to show you guys kind of how I come about it. It's mostly more for those who have a dress form, but really, like, I thought about it the other night and I was just like, I should probably still show how I did before I had a dress form. Honestly, it was a lot of draping on myself, pinning on myself.
Like, I would take the pins and put it through my flesh, just a little top layer so you don't really get too much blood. No.
But really, I would, a lot of tape, and I even made a tape body. I was thinking of maybe doing that video with a friend of mine, because once I start posting these videos, I want to do collabs and things with friends, because it's really fun. I'm sorry if I'm looking over here, I'm like looking at myself to be like, how does my hair look? Kinda rough. I think the point of my channel is just, like, I want to
share my excitement with you guys. I may put other things. I thought of doing a weekly vlog. I'm a teacher, so I'm busy most of the week, but I'm going to be having a little bit more time this year. I think I'm doing a little bit less. I'm not sure, but I really want to get into videos again, and I may not be some big YouTube star or whatever it is, but I think I want to be creative, and I like to engage with people online, and I'm like part of Instagram and Facebook, and I just like to have friends, whether online or not. I live in a small town, like there's not a lot going on here, so it's not like it'll be really cool when I'm going out and doing these things, but when I go to conventions, I miss doing videos, I miss putting music to, like, whatever, and it's kind of hard with the copyright issue, so I'll try to work around that, not in a legal sense. I will try to find music that is free and I can put on here, so that's not an issue. But I really appreciate when people engage in what I do online, because it just makes me feel like I am making a difference, or I am having friends on there and not just like putting crap on the internet that's just storage.
But back to pattern making, because that's what this video is supposed to be about. So I don't know what I'm doing. I'm rusty. Let's just get to the video so we can start. I'm gonna try using a camera I have, so if the quality changes, I'm sorry. This is my iPhone, and I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so for this part, you are going to need newspaper, dress form. What I start doing is kind of like draping, but this is like the cheapest way without wasting any fabric. Oh, I don't need that. Make sure you have your pins. Although she is pretty pinned up, good thing she's not a voodoo doll, because that would be pretty. Okay. So I ended up only doing half, because honestly, most tops and things I make are pretty symmetrical. Now if it's asymmetrical, that's a whole other story. You will have to do two parts. Two sides, obviously, they're not going to be the same. So I can just kind of line this up in the middle. This form is set to my body, so it's kind of like it still fits a little bit weird. It's not exact. You still have to make sure you measure according to your body. So I just lightly pin this. So right here is kind of where I do, like, I usually do like a side dart with a lot of mine. I like them off to the side. I don't wear too many fitted ones. I don't like costumes being very close to me, and the ones that really are, I use stretchy fabric. So what's stretchy, you don't really, and this is for like, this is not for making a bodysuit. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't really do the bodysuit, so please don't like follow this and be like, well, I'm gonna do my bodysuit now. Because I can't say if it's gonna turn out really well. And I don't want you guys coming after me being like,
so my bodysuit like doesn't even fit. What is this? I watched your videos.
oh no. So I grabbed a nice bright red marker. What I like to do is use this red marker to, like if I want another dart right here, which if I wanted it fitted, I would say like, okay. I am so sorry guys, my camera died and I didn't realize it because I was focused on doing this.
So I went ahead and where it cut off is I was drawing on where you would cut it on your design. So I'm going to pretend that stuff is there because I don't want you to fit at the time because it keeps messing out, it just stops. So I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. So what I said was,
is that you will draw on there where you want. Like I'll do another piece too. So let's say that I had measured on myself, like okay, it cuts off right here, like it actually meets to where the circle is, and I want it to meet up right here on my shoulder. I don't need this. If you do have a flap, like this would be, you could keep this. You could cut it off too, obviously, like if it's different fabric or whatever, and you simply fold that where it is. And you already have that. If it's a vest or something, you will want to line it. You don't want all this nastiness on the inside showing. So a lot of times, it's just really helpful to just, it's cool. Like you just draw and pretty much how it fits is close to how the fabric will fit. A little bit better though. As you'll see, there's tape on here. I had taped where, when I first showed, I folded it because when I take this off, I don't want it to come undone, but I will eventually cut it because as you lay it out, it needs to be cut open, and I will show that too. So I cut all the pieces where the red are. Make sure when you cut it or when you draw, like I just kind of cut it along here right now on the outside. Make sure you leave enough room for the hem because you want it to fit you well, and right now like it's measured to how it would be without it, like the extra that you're gonna sew. So always leave like a ½ inch at least extra. You can always go smaller, you can really go bigger. Where I drew this is like where I want the dart. If I want a dart down here, if it's really fitted, we're not, I don't know if it cut it out or not, but I'm not making a bodysuit. A bodysuit would be a bit different, and I'm not going to get into that because I've honestly never made a full-on bodysuit. I've made semi-bodysuit with a sheet costume, and I did not like it, so I'm not even going to lead you guys out. Lead you astray. Okay, so what I do next is I take this guy off, and honestly, I try it on myself. So I would fit it on me and be like, okay, there you go. Okay, I'm gonna use my iPhone because my camera keeps dying. It keeps saying the battery's exhausted. So it's an old camera, so it's just. So what I was saying is, hopefully this doesn't mess up the thing. I'm kind of new to like working with like iPhone and camera and just mixing things up. Okay, so I would fit it on myself and be like, oh, okay, yeah, it looks good.
This is gonna be one of those weird like cleavage holes or something with like a flap.
I don't know. I'm just kind of showing. This is not a costume, but it could be. Like I said, or maybe I didn't say. I don't even know what's recorded or not. Selling this on eBay. Touched by me. $50. Just kidding. Anyway, I'm gonna throw this puppy out when I'm done. But yeah, so I would try it on myself and say, okay, this fits, and then sometimes they don't. If it needs more, what I do is I will add an arrow and I will like write out like needs ½ inch added. Like, so it's really nice to have the paper because you can write all over it. It can give you like all lines and be like, we need a scrabbly over here, and I want a little bit more showing of my cleavage over here, and you can write that out. This is how I do it. I don't know how other people do it. I mean, there's draping. Sometimes I will do this with fabric. If I have muslin, it's a very cheap, nice mock pattern. I mean, it's a good fabric to do mocks out of, which is pretty much you make your costume, but it's just like, yeah, it's a mock-up. It's something to just kind of see how your patterns are going to work and how your whole costume is going to look. Honestly, I don't like doing that. I'm lazy. I don't want to, if I'm going to make it, it's going to be like the actual thing, but it's more of a perfectionist thing, I think. It's really good. I'm not dissing people who are. I wish I was that way, but I'm just like, I want to be in my costume. But yeah. Okay guys, what I wanted to show here is that when you put it down, you're gonna be like, why is it round? Or you know, maybe you won't. Maybe you're just really smart and you already know. This is kind of hard holding. I don't have like a way to hold my phone up here, so I'm gonna pause this and show it cut. And voila! It's cut where it needs to be. That is where you will sew it. Honestly, the easier way like I do is I would fold this and sew along that line. So when you have it, it's kind of like where you taped it, how it will be fitted the way you want it. And this is our pattern piece. This is pretty much how I have it, how I do it, and then I transfer this onto fabric. Okay, so I wanted to say thank you guys for watching my video. I'm kind of rusty, so I'm sorry if it just seemed and just like thrown up on you guys, like this paper has on my floor. I think I'm done talking because I could go on forever. I'm thankful for you guys for watching my video, and I just wanted to say I'm really thankful for it. You guys are awesome. Some of you have commented on my cell shading video, just really awesome comments, and I'm so sorry that it was shaky. Like a lot of people are like, you need a tripod. I'm like, dude, I know, nothing new here. So thank you so much. If you guys like this video, thumbs up. If you want, subscribe. If you don't, then don't. I have more tutorial videos coming up. If you guys think that I should do daily vlogs, or not daily, it would not be fun. Anything for my channel, I am all up for hearing what you guys like look for. Like even if I was like, I don't know about that, freedom to say what you guys think. I'm just happy that I'm getting back into this. Like there's a lot of other stuff going on, and I really am excited to like kind of have something else to do. Like it's pumping me up about like cosplay and stuff again. So, and I might actually have a more serious video on how I've been feeling in the cosplay community, but that'll come later. So